Hi Aquarius, welcome to my channel, Baddison Intuitive Tarot. In today's reading, I'm taking a look into your romantic love life for February 2025. I'm going to pull an 8-card spread, see who's heading towards you around this time frame with romantic intentions, whether it's someone brand new or someone that you already know. The 8 of Wands wanted to hop out. Some of you have a fire sign that you're communicating with, an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and if it's not a fire sign, you have someone that you're back and forth texting. All right, this always reminds me of, texting back and forth, being very flirty, sending fun little memes, things like that, little sexual innuendos. We'll see if it comes back out, okay? As I was saying, I'm going to see who's around you energetically, whether a new person or someone that you already know. I'll take a look at you guys' overall story together, what your situation looks like this month, whether you guys are experiencing some highs, some lows in your relationship, and then I'll get some advice. Just please keep an open mind, Aquarius. I do tend to get very nosy in my readings. I do not sugarcoat. I do not sugarcoat. I do not sugarcoat. So if you hear anything in this reading that upsets you, but at the same time you're like, but Baddison, that doesn't even sound like my situation. What are you talking about? Then it may not be your message. Don't force it. But I don't need to tell you that. Last but not least, happy birthday. I forgot to draw your cake the last time, so I hope you forgive me. But happy birthday. I remember this time. All right, so let's begin. All right, please tap into the energy of Aquarius today. Who's all around them this month romantically? And can Aquarius trust this person's intentions? 2 more shuffles. 8-card spread. 1 and 2. Let's rock this and deck for my birthday babies. All right, so the person coming towards you this month, what are their feelings for you? We have the Wheel of Fortune. Now, the Wheel of Fortune as feelings could be telling me that this person feels like you guys have just recently completed a karmic cycle together where you guys were supposed to meet each other for a specific lesson. You guys had a soul contract. Now, this doesn't mean that your connection is meant to be over for good or anything like that. There's constantly new cycles that we are starting with people, depending on the connection and the situation surrounding the two of you. Right? Like if you guys have been married for 10 years, this could be implying that you guys completed a 10-year cycle in your marriage where you guys learned a lot about specific things, and now you're getting ready to start a new 10-year cycle learning different lessons about yourselves throughout the marriage if you've been married. All right? Not all of you guys are going to be married. So it's telling me that this person feels like there's a bigger reason why you were put on their path, and they're acknowledging it in this reading today that everything was connected to their destiny. Right? The Wheel of Fortune also talks about big monumental changes. So in regards to their feelings for you, they may be on the upper part of that wheel in regards to their feelings for you, whether it's telling me that they're excited about the changes that are heading you guys' way, or that you guys made some sort of long-term plan that they're getting really excited about. It's a good energy when it's in the upright position, okay? It talks about luck being on one side. So this person's feeling kind of lucky right now. Like the wheel has turned in their favor. It's also connected to fixed energy, Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, and Aquarius. Okay, now let's continue. Let's take a look at their intentions right now. We have the 9 of Wands. So if you guys have gone through some challenges recently, this person's in the mindset of, I don't want to give up. No, I'm not giving up just now. I don't think so. I didn't get this far to quit right now. So this person is kind of hinting at the fact that maybe you and this person may have gotten hit with a lot of challenges thrown your relationship's way, that you guys are still living to tell the tale. The 9 of Wands is the energy of feeling like you just had, shit handed to you on a platter, but learning from it. Learning from it. The 9 of Wands is also the energy of just not wanting to give up, but it's also coming in more protective though. More with an extra layer of protection just in case. So if this person is coming towards you after being put through some challenging ordeals, they're coming in with their wall up a little bit, okay? But still here to fight. Now, it doesn't even have to necessarily be connected to the two of you for why this person's coming in with the 9 of Wands energy. It could also be telling me that whomever this person may be, before you came into their life, they may have been going through a lot in their life, and they're pretty much saying, Aquarius, are you ready to be with me? Because being with me comes in with a lot of, a lot of karmic lessons. So my life is kind of complicated. Are you sure you want to be with me? It's kind of what this person's saying. I will clarify all these cards, so don't you worry. I'll get it narrowed down. What's their behavior and actions towards Aquarius? The Page of Cups. They're looking at you through a fresh set of eyes. They're looking at you from a fresh perspective, from an open heart. The Page of Cups could be telling me that this person has a crush on you and that they want to be with you. If this is a new person in your life, Aquarius, and this person's like, hey, I really want to be with you, but I gotta let you know I've been through some stuff. This is what I've been through. I've been through this. I've been through that. I've been through this, that, and the other. Do you still want to be with me? That sort of thing. Maybe this person's got children from a previous relationship and they're like, are you ready to be a step parent? I don't know. But this person is pretty much saying that they like you and they want to be with you. Now, for the Aquarians that have already been with this person for a bit and you guys have gone through this together, this person's pretty much saying, wow, Aquarius, that was a crazy ride, didn't we go through? You ready to start something new here? Are you ready to learn some new lessons together? Because I'm ready. I'm ready. Bring it. It's kind of what that feels like. Yeah, I'm definitely getting a monumental change for a lot of you Aquarians. Like something big is entering the scene and changing you and this person's relationship for a big purpose. Whether some unexpected news came towards you guys and you guys are like, all right, well, I feel like we can handle it, or there's something else going on. Let's get your feelings. How does Aquarius feel? The Hierophant. You want to commit to this person, or at the very least you feel like this person gets you on a very deep level. You feel like they are in alignment with what you've wanted in a partnership, what you see for yourself in a partnership. And for others, you may feel like this person and you have gone through a lot of lessons. You both are acknowledging that there's something bigger going on than just, you know, you guys like breathing and living in each other's existence each day. Right? There's a bigger reason why you guys met each other. I feel like someone here was meant to learn a lot and complete a karmic cycle. Just don't get worried about the word karma. We all carry karmic cycles with people. And if we play our cards right, no pun intended, we can avoid creating new cycles if we don't want any new cycles with a specific person. Right? Like if you've got a family member in your life that you're constantly always fighting with, or an ex that keeps on coming into your life, constantly bringing drama, you guys are repeatedly creating new karmic cycles if you guys don't resolve that once and for all and let it be done. All right? But then there's people in our lives that we do want to start new cycles with because we enjoy being around them. Okay? We just want the funner stuff. Let's take a look at the challenge. The King of Wands. You could be dealing with a fire sign. I did get strong fire at the very beginning of this reading, so you could definitely be dealing with a Leo, a Sagittarius, or an Aries. This is Leo's court card, and Leo is your opposite sign. Maybe you're dealing with someone totally opposite from you, but you're trying to make it work. It doesn't have to be a fire sign, but I am getting a strong fiery presence off of somebody in your life, Aquarius. Okay, but with the King of Wands in the challenge position, someone may be struggling with maintaining that fiery energy and might use it in unproductive ways or careless ways. Like you see how that fire is being controlled in that fire pit? Well, say that fire pit wasn't there. That fire is going to set a wildfire wherever it wants to go because it's not being contained, it's not being controlled. Whether this is saying someone comes in with way too much hot energy where they can be having a temper tantrum and start crap for the two of you, or someone comes in with a lot of jealousy, a lot of insecurities, and it's creating some havoc for the two of you's relationship, or there's someone on the outside of this relationship that's causing trouble for you and this person. Okay? Something like that. I am getting someone that has some insecurities that gets triggered throughout the relationship and they're trying to manage it. What is the potential outcome for Aquarius this month? You've got the Dreamer card. This is a bonus card in the tarot deck that I'm using. The Dreamer card as your outcome tells me that as you step out of February, you're gonna feel like you're walking in a fog. You're like walking in a freaking dream. You're like, am I not even awake right now? Is this just a dream that I'm living in? Because when you're dealing with the Wheel of Fortune along with the Nine of Wands, it can feel like you're just in a dream, unable to wake up. Whether it's a good dream or a nightmare, we don't know yet. I'll clarify. But I am getting an Aquarius that just feels like they're asleep right now. Or you're going to feel like you're ending February feeling like you're asleep. And that this is just all going to go away when you wake up. Whether you finally get something that you really want and you're scared that it's just a dream and that it's not real, or you're having a lot of hardships with someone and you're like, can I just wake up from this freaking nightmare and just enjoy my relationship for once? What's your advice? The King of Cups. Now, the King of Cups as advice, that's the energy of manage your emotions. Don't make any decisions when you're like upset and crying, or when you're way too happy and excited. It's managing your emotions and just keeping things regulated. Some things might trigger you this month. Just keep your emotions in check. Don't let anyone trigger a reaction out of you that you would not be proud of. Things like that. Because sometimes that King of Wands is really good at getting a gnarly reaction out of somebody and get us looking sloppy, looking like we're not credible, you know, things like that. So you might have someone jealous of you and this person's connection. Might be an ex, might be their ex that doesn't want you guys moving on with each other. For some of you, someone's really needing someone to step up and be mature, because there's something going on in the relationship that needs both parties being mature. Whether there's a child involved, or there's some sort of change in you guys' relationship, a life event with the Wheel of Fortune. What's the overall energy? The Queen of Pentacles. Now, the Queen of Pentacles shows up as your overall energy when you're needing to make some very important long-term decisions, Aquarius. Your next cycle is going to need you to really like pay attention to a lot of the finer details. This is Virgo energy, and Virgo is very big on details, organization, compartmentalizing, not overlooking, you know, things, looking at every little subtle change or nuance, you know, in order to, whoa, the King of Pentacles. For some of you, you and this person are working together to build a solid foundation with each other, where you both need to pay attention to everything that you've been learning, everything that's been going on between the two of you. Otherwise, it could lead to something upsetting that nobody wants to experience. All right, let's clarify. I am getting that something is fated to take place. Don't fight it. It's meant to happen. It's meant to happen. It's meant to happen. It's meant to happen. Please clarify that Wheel of Fortune, please. Please clarify that Wheel of Fortune for how this person feels about Aquarius in February 2025. Is this real? Is this real? Someone's asking, is this real? Four of Cups. Injustice. And the Knight of Pentacles. Somebody's definitely wishing something could have been different, or could be different, but feels like they can't do anything right now because there's, you know, universal law involved, whatever that means for the two of you. Like if someone is looking at a situation thinking, oh wow, this is something I created for myself before I was even born. I asked to go through this lesson. I wish I could take it back and do it all over now. And sometimes we can. We have the free will to tell our higher self, our spirit guides, you know what? I changed my mind. I don't want to go through that karmic lesson anymore. I don't want to do it anymore. You know? But it's got to be replaced with something else. I feel like, Aquarius, you and this person are going through some sort of big change in you guys' life. And the trick here is going through it together without wanting to like push each other away. Go through it together where you guys will get closer through the experience. Sometimes towers in our lives will destroy even the best of relationships. But sometimes towers can be what helps relationships become stronger. You know? A traumatic event brings people closer, or it can make them go further apart. This art depiction is suggesting that whatever hardship you and someone is facing, it's actually going to bring you guys closer if you look at it from that perspective. I've seen people come to me for readings who are in their 10th year of marriage, and they're like, Baddison, we can't stop fighting. I love them. I know they love me, but we can't seem to freaking get it together. We're always constantly fighting. And then I'll guide them to understanding what the lesson may be. What's the common denominator in their situation, and then see if they can work on it individually and then come together and work on it, because it's best if you guys work on it on your own selves and then go towards each other. And, you know, getting through that major hump, and now they're together better than ever. And it's like they had a fresh new start, and is very grateful that they didn't just go to the divorce route. They didn't just break up. They didn't just block each other. Okay, let's clarify your feelings. Something's going on, because a part of me feels like this is a new person in your life, Aquarius, but then there's another part of me that's like, wait a minute, no, there's too much backstory here. Unless that backstory is connected to a past time, a past life. If you believe in past lives, I do. Let me get a card on you, Aquarius. Let's take a look at your feelings. You're over here like, how many lessons do I have to learn? When is it enough? When can I have a summer break? You know, you're like, geez, it feels like I'm constantly learning stuff. You might be an old soul. Old souls come into this lifetime wanting to deal with all their leftover lessons all in one go, one fell swoop. And some people might look at someone with an old soul as, are you crazy? Look what you've been handed. And, you know, you're only given what you can handle. Clarify the Hierophant. Clarify the Hierophant. Whoa, geez. The Four of Wands, the Ten of Cups, the Page of Wands, and the Six of Cups. Yeah, you guys are married, or you're meant to be married, one of the two. Someone here is married. But man, is there a long road up ahead of someone, or there has been a long road that someone's finally getting to the end of, depending on how you look at it. You're either getting involved with someone, Aquarius, that you may end up marrying, but that marriage is going to be met with some obstacles, and this person in this reading is pretty much warning you, Aquarius, to be with me, you're going to have to take on a lot of the stuff that I've been handed to in this lifetime. Are you willing? And you're over here like, oh, I love you, sure. But are you sure? And then for other Aquarians, you're already married to this person, or have children together, live with each other. Something is showing me that you guys have something here that has been very important to you, has carried a lot of weight in your life. Okay, and there's a chance to have a fresh new start, but there's a lesson you got to understand, you know? But there's a chance to have it all with each other if you guys are willing. You know, someone may need to have to put ego aside. Okay. I am getting a big life change, a big life event for somebody, which is leaving someone feeling like, oh man, wow, I really got to think this through. I didn't expect this type of life change. I got to look at what I'm investing in and see if it's worth my investment anymore. I got to shift my investments elsewhere to make space for this. You know? Some of you guys may be unexpectedly buying a home with this person. Maybe you guys made a decision to get married or move in with each other, and it's going to be a financial situation that you have to weigh out. For others, there could be a child involved, and now someone's looking over their savings. For others, someone's contemplating whether it's best to just get a divorce and just get it over with. Okay, but someone's wanting a fresh new perspective. Okay, let's look at the King of Wands. Let's see why that's in the challenge position. Clarify that King of Wands. The Nine of Wands again. You guys can't seem to escape this energy. So Aquarius, I'm strongly getting somebody here that really is trying to climb up that ladder and to see the bigger picture, but maybe experiencing some fatigue at times where one decides to withdraw their energy or starts to act, you know, restless in energy, where it might start to make someone feel off-put. You know, it's very off-putting. It's like, oh, why are you being like that? That's kind of a turn-off. Like, why are you handling your frustration like that? Handle it responsibly, someone may be saying. Ace of Pentacles, Six of Swords. Someone's being given an opportunity to move on from a space of their life where they don't want to be in anymore. It's like the boat has arrived. Do you want to get on? And if so, do you want to get on together? Or does someone want to take a separate boat? You got to be mindful of who's on your boat. Because depending on who the person is, if they're coming in with a lot of heavy baggage, they might tip your boat over with you in it. Or depending on how you guys can work it out, if you can find balance with the Temperance card, you both can fit on the boat. Even if you have your own individual hardships and baggage and problems, you can still find balance depending on how you look at it and what your perspective is. You guys can both sit on that boat together and it won't topple. Work out together as a team. Balance it all out. Like if you were right here, yes, you guys would tip over. But since you're further over here, this person's over here, it's creating a nice balance where you guys can move forward together and not rock it. Okay? Clarify that Page of Cups. I feel like I'm reading for someone who's struggling with their relationship right now and is asking for guidance on whether it's best to let this person go or keep going. But I feel like another group is connecting with someone brand new. But the person that they're connecting to really wants to let the other person know, look, I warned you. I told you I'm complicated. Do you still want to be with me? That's why I try to act distant with you and push you away, but you still want to stay, so here we are. Why the Page of Cups? Three of Cups. So Aquarius, this person is acknowledging that they want to spend quality time with you. They enjoy being around you. For some, you could have been dating for a few months. For others, you may have started off as friends. For others, you guys are having a reunion together if you took a break on your relationship. I've got many people watching right now, so I gotta give you the different ways of looking at it depending on what group you are and what status your relationship is in. Okay? And then I see Judgment. Judgment is all about second chances. It's all about forgiving and learning. It's all about shit or get off the pot. You either want something or you don't. Quit dawdling. That's pretty much Judgment. Okay? Knight of Wands. Clarify the Dreamer card. Please clarify the Dreamer card for Aquarius's potential February 2025 outcome. Clarify the Dreamer card, the Four of Swords, and the Two of Cups. And the Lovers. Holy cannoli. Wow. All right. Yeah, this is definitely someone that's supposed to be in your life, Aquarius. This is not an accidental connection. There is something going on here. Holy. But looking at the Dreamer card with the Four of Swords, it kind of goes hand in hand. When you rest your mind, Four of Swords, and take it easy, meditate, rest, that's when the dreaming starts. Whether daydreaming or you meditate so good that you end up falling asleep and having a dream, maybe lucid dream, where the dream actually gives you the answers to your questions. Okay? Surrounding a life partnership. Okay, you're trying to figure out if you've got one of those counterparts that, you know, compliments you, balances you out, brings you a lot of peace, it's mutually rewarding, or one of those connections that are meant to really create some intensity in your life, push you out of your comfort zone so that way you can grow, evolve, and learn. Okay? Two of Cups usually is an easy connection where you feel like you married your best friend. It's all easy peasy. No one's fighting. Everyone's getting along. Kind of boring sometimes. The Lovers card comes in with that hot and cold, I hate you, but I love you, go away, no, get back here type of energies. And it's up to you to decide, Aquarius, what type of connection this falls into, what category. You know? And do you want easy, or do you want to be challenged? With you being an Aquarian, you're very innovative. You like to think outside the box. You might like the unordinary, but you'll never know unless you take a little time out to figure things out. And that could be why the King of Cups is your advice. You're being guided to pay attention to what your feelings are telling you versus what your head's telling you, because you like to be in your head. You're a thinker. But in this situation, they want you to feel it out this time around. I'm going to pull your person's hidden message for you in a moment, but let's clarify your advice. King of Wands. King of Wands again. And the Hanged Man, Pisces energy, and then I see the Empress. We're stepping into Pisces season very soon. So Pisces, the Hanged Man is all about gaining new perspectives, letting go and letting God, learning how to surrender to the divine, things like that. And with this masculine energy showing up in your advice position, it's definitely wanting you to pay attention to what your heart is telling you and take control and take the lead. Don't let anyone try to lead you. You're the one that's meant to lead your life. Whether it leads to this person or away from this person, whatever's meant to be, it'll be. Whatever you feel called to do. All right, so let's get the hidden message. So Aquarius, you definitely have someone here that wants to be with you, but is looking at you thinking, do you know what you're getting yourself into by being with me? And no shade to the cross watcher, you're the one saying it. Now, if you're not saying it, then this may not be your read. But it's definitely showing me that, Aquarius, you're dealing with someone very intuitive, very spiritual, who may know that they were put on this path to go through a lot of lessons, and they're wanting to know if you're on board with that. But diving into your feelings and your energy, I feel like you're on the same boat. Literally, you guys are on the same boat, and you guys are just needing to help each other by creating balance in each other's lives, so where, you know, you guys can use each other as a soundboard. Since you both kind of have like a mirroring backstory, you guys may have been meant to put on each other's path to help reflect on each other what you both need to learn and heal within yourselves. As above, so below, as in is out. Usually our relationships are mirror reflections of something we need to work on within ourselves, or we need to accept within ourselves and appreciate about ourselves. You know? Someone's north node may be similar to someone's south node. Like, for example, say you're a Leo north node and an Aquarius south node. Your partner might be, you know, an Aquarius north node and a Leo south node. I'm getting that for somebody here. So if you know this person's time of birth, do a little look-see at your natal charts and see what that is, because your north node is who you're becoming, the south node is who you're leaving, and you're more experienced in that area, so you might be helping this person go into that north node while they're helping you go into your north node. Something like that. That's not for everybody. For zodiac signs that came through this reading, I have a lot of fixed energy, so Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, and Aquarius. I have Sagittarius, I have Gemini, Leo, I already said Leo. Taurus is here, I already said Taurus. It could be anybody. Don't worry too much about the zodiac signs. Alright, please rock that like and subscribe button for your girl Aquarius, and if you would like to book a private reading with me, you'll find a link to my website in the description box below of every video that I do, Baddisonintuitivetarot.com. That's 2 D's, not one for Baddison. And every Sunday morning at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, I go live with the All Signs Their Feelings free read. Same type of read as this, but I am live on air with you, and I show my face. I try to connect with you on a friendly level than just showing my creepy hands. So I'll leave in the description box below this video the most recent All Signs reading I did, because that message is still good for this week. It looks at your love life for the next 7 days. So in the description box, you'll see a video titled All Signs Their Feelings for You reading. Click on that and then go to the Aquarius timestamp. You're first because it's your birthday season. I've committed to someone else because they don't challenge me. Derp. Was not expecting that one. I'm ready. I'm in love with you and I'm ready to build, or learning how to read. I'm in love with you and I'm ready to take action. I want to build a beautiful life with you. I feel like I don't know who I am anymore. I want to contact our mutual friends to ask about you. For some of you, you guys have mutuals in common. Alright, I hope this reading made sense. Just enjoy your birthday season. If there's nobody in particular that you're wanting to connect to, and if there is someone here and you don't want to talk to them, just enjoy your birthday. Just, you got some things going on, but I want you to enjoy the rest of your birthday season. Alright, I love you. Till next time, later Gators. Namaste.